Ah, it's good to be home. I'm back on Maui, but no rest for the weary. I'm on a service call, and I wanted to show you briefly what it was about. I've already got it fixed, but you might be interested in what I found out. Let me get you up here. Yeah, I've been away too long, that's for darn sure. Oh, there's my friend. Hi, this is Ralphie. Hi, Ralphie. Hi, how are you? Hey, I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, he's a wildcat. And some of the neighbors feed him and stuff. And he just makes himself at home now, doesn't he? Okay, well, let's go in here. Now the report was that they didn't have any light in their kitchen area. Well, there's light now, isn't there? Now, see, that light had burned out. There was 2 bulbs up there, and the light switch is connected to those 2 lights right there too. But when you turn the light switch off, I'm going to hit the light switch off and let's see what happens. Actually, look, you see there? Here, it's off. Now it's on. Look how, see how it's flickering? Off, on. There it's flickering some more. Well, they thought there was a short in the light switch or something. Well, I figured out what the problem was, and this is what I found. First off, there was 2 compact fluorescent bulbs up in there, and both of those had burned out one at a time, so both of them did not burn out at the very same time, okay? And this was the culprit. Here's our light switch, and this is the light switch, off, on. It even has a light on it, so at night you can reach that. That's kind of slick. Okay, but that wasn't the issue. Here is what I found. Look at to the right of the light switch. You see that? See right here? That's a dimmer. And if you're not watching it, and if you don't know what you're doing, you might not know what that thing is. That's a dimmer. So it's designed to dim the lights when you push down, but nothing's happening, is it? Now, if I push it all the way down, those lights go off, but they're compact fluorescent bulbs and they're not designed for a dimmer. If you want to use a dimmer like that, you've got to get the right type of bulbs. And so that's what was happening. The light switch was fine, and so for the time being, this dimmer switch has to be all the way up. Now you can use this fine, but if you push this all the way down, then it's going to start flickering. And then when you go to turn it on, it hits. So this has to be up. Okay, if you want to use that, you got to make sure you put the right type of bulbs in. Make sure they're dimmable bulbs, and they have dimmable CFLs, I believe, dimmable LEDs. But then the light switch has to be rated for dimmable CFLs, compact fluorescent bulbs, and for LED lights. Okay, so that's what was going on. So I'm just going to tell the guest here to leave that switch alone. And it kind of cracked me up because they kind of did an upgrade. Most of the other condo units in here, they have different types of pendant lights. Don't those look nice? Well, they upgraded. Somebody upgraded that, and they also upgraded this light right here. And they upgraded this light switch because it didn't used to be a dimmer. They thought they were doing a number. And this was a professional electrician who did this. And he forgot that that dimmable light switch does not work on standard compact fluorescents. That's what was going on in this place. Now here's the other funny thing. You know, when the installer put that in, they might have had different bulbs in here, and over time maybe somebody replaced the bulbs with different ones. I don't know, but I had a heck of a time getting that light fixture off. Because see, there's 3 nibs up there. I've turned the light off just so you can see that. Those nibs, the screw is on the top of that. I thought, how in the world can I get that? I undid it with a pair of pliers, held my mouth just right, and undid the screw, pulled that one off, that closest one to me. Then I left those other two alone, slid that glass out of there. There's no other way I could figure it out. But then, lo and behold, after I got it down, here's what I found. Up on this one in particular, there's a screw on the top. It's a set screw. See it up there? Well, that set screw, you undo the screw, and that is on a slide. And then that little nib right there slides out away from the light. That's the only one that slides out. These other two, one to the left, one to the right, those are fixed stationary with those screws on the top. Okay, I didn't have to do that. Had I just looked up there, I would have just taken a standard screwdriver, unscrewed that, held on to the light, and then as soon as that comes beyond the lip of that bulb, that globe, then it comes down. Okay, so if you ever come across something like that, that's how you take those down. Video Joe knows that now. That's what I'm trying to teach you on my channel, for you to do things yourself. Now, this guest, when they came in, the light fixture was not working at all because those two bulbs were burned out above the main one there, you know? But the pendant lights, those still worked, but they didn't know it because the dimmer switch was turned all the way down, and they were just hitting the light switch on, off, and it was flickering. So the owner called me up and said, "Hey, Joe, we've got an issue over here," and they were going to call an electrician. Had I not been around to help them out, they were going to call an electrician. They would have been charged all right for a service call to change a couple light bulbs and to tell them about the dimmer switch. It would have probably been $95 for the service call plus a couple bulbs. Had he not had them, he'd have to go to the store. So you're talking $125 service charge for something like that because they didn't know about the dimmer. Okay, check things out first before you call someone, and hey, if I can do it, of course you can do it too.